wait. The new GoDaddy Arrow has AI marketing tools to help small businesses easily reach thousands of customers. It writes sweet social ads and email marketing. It even analyzes the results to boost business. I better start upping my game with some sweet new mood.
Guess who's back in the disco? Moving so cool, so slick like Crisco. Bet you ain't did it like this though. Brand new chain, new clothes, and the wrist froze.
Since 1983, Nissan has been assembling award-winning vehicles right here in America. And now we've lowered MSRP on Rogue and Pathfinder, so you can get the car you want at the price you want at the Nissan Summer Sales Event.
Oh, y'all can hear the mic. My fault, my fault. Alright, we're chilling now. So, what was I working on last time? No, we don't need that anymore. The input field is kind of stupid, I'm not gonna lie. Can y'all hear that? Oh, wait, y'all can't hear it when I punch? Oh, you can hear that. Okay. This mic is kind of weird. Because whenever I hear my friends play, they're always munching and crunching like it's nobody's business.
Let me tell you why we have Spectrum. I'm on a video chat. Melissa's live stream with her
Okay,
audience.
I think I remember what the problem was last time. I was trying to get a reference to a key input, like, but I can't just do it like I forgot what I meant. So it gives you a char, and then you need a key input based on that char, but I just don't know how to do that. Let me check my other code real quick. Or I might just work on something different today, since I don't know how to do it yet. Or maybe I just need to find the actual name. Let me check what the error was again. Okay. Object reference not sent to an instance of an object. So at 40. What if I just What if I just did that? Oh. So I'm not yapping. I'm trying to get more focused because I need to get more work in. But damn, same thing. But I'm not sure if it is this right here or if it's anything else in this line. System.string.display name. Oh shoot, man. Okay. There's no argument that corresponds with the required, what is it? There's no argument that corresponds to the required parameter display name of. Okay. Maybe I have to search that up, like display name of. Bro, what am I doing? Keep switching back and forth. Y'all see it? I look so stupid. Searching up everything online right now. I'm confused. Honestly, maybe I should just turn off the music and listen to what I've been listening to and make sure y'all can't hear it. Because, like, I can't listen to the music that I want because of copyright. Kind of annoying. Keyboard dark. Character. The located beside.
It's not easy being the one everyone counts on to keep your operation running. That's why at Grainger, we're here for you with professional-grade industrial supplies and fast delivery. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
So you're like keyboard current hashtag display name. Let me just try that. I meant to say Control S, bro. What am I doing? It's weird how some people are entertainers while like streaming. Dude, I understand some people are gaming, but I'm just working on a game right now. Wait. Where is it? I'm trying to find the key that it was referencing. Let me check the code. Maybe I don't need this. I'm gonna leave that as a comment for now. But so I need to check the variable. So temp at num. Do not convert char to string. What if I just... or something? Or like... not to string. Was press this frame. Oh, okay. Let's go. If that's really the answer, then that's easier than I thought. Oh! Oh shoot! Wait! There's no way, bro. There's no way that's the answer. But dog log, but okay, let's see if... Why didn't I try this last time, honestly? I can't believe that was the answer, bro. There's some Terraria type music, is that just me? Oh, I forgot to type 2 string. Maybe I'll play Terraria on the weekends. You know what? I'll stream Gamedev on my normal schedule. Sorry for not streaming yesterday, by the way. But on my off days, I think I'll stream like games that I like to play. Bruh. Okay. Wait. Hold up. There's nothing in here with that script, though. It doesn't even exist yet. The object doesn't even exist. Yeah. Wait, hold up. Is there anything using that script? This is so weird. Object does the same thing as last time. 27. Let me check. But no game object is using it. It's using the script right now. Unless it instantiates it. Hold up. Does it know the prefab yet? Okay, it does. I think I'll move this into set key. This is after the computer gives it the char. Start coroutine. Wait. That should solve it, I think. Yeah, I'm going through these chips like crazy. It's alright. Bro, what? Wait, what? Hold up. I'm confused. You know what? I think I'm gonna turn off the music. Sorry guys. I think I just need something that I can listen to. This is probably gonna suck for y'all though. Give me a second. Don't leave, don't leave. I'm just going to each of the screens. Now I can finally listen to the stuff I want to listen to. Find a good song. But the guitar remixes of like Yeet and like Playboy Cardi are too fire. I'm listening to Book Bag right now, but that's not by either of those artists. I so find keyboard layout. Wait, can I just write dot display name? So find current key and keyboard layout. But I'm gonna make it display. Bro, what is it doing? Wait. Bro, what? What? Unity engine. Bro, I keep pressing shift instead of control. I've been reading a lot of or watching a lot of these new game dev, or not game dev, but all these new upcoming games, and a lot of them look really sick. Like I showed y'all Unbeatable last time, but people got log object. What? Uh, so C just doesn't exist. Uh, hold up. And then why doesn't it work? It should work. I can't control my eating, bro. I'm so fat. Oh, does it work now? Or no? Why did it stop? What is the key? Okay, bro. I honestly have no idea what's going on. Bro, I'm so big, I keep reaching for the chips subconsciously. Like, bruh, I can't be eating like this. Which object is it? Wait a minute. I might not have to. Actually, I might not even need this entire script. Um, sorry, my brain is farting right now. Hold up. No way, my brain! What is going on? I completely forgot what I was thinking about. Um, so if you fail, you fail. But then I could have destroy Kirky. Okay. Game object Kirky. Wait, what? I didn't press enter? Ableton. Can I do that? Kirky is equal to null. And then Kirky, it's equal to instantiate. And then you fail, destroy Kirky. And then it immediately kicks you out of the game, so let me find it. First complete the function. What? Um, I forgot where was I? Okay, yeah, that's fine. So it destroys this key. Yeah. I've been playing Honkai Star Rail again. I know I kept telling myself I would quit gacha games, but I deadass think I'm addicted to Honkai Star Rail, bro. It's not even a good game anymore, bro. The power creep The HP inflation is too crazy. Don't play the game. I'll be real. It's not even that good of a game. The fake crossover isn't even worth it. So what if I just like comment out everything in this code? Let me see. These damn monkeys. I'm done with these stupid monkeys. Oh! 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 Press! Oh, I failed. Wait. I failed. Oh my days, bruh. Okay, I think I made it too short. 2.5 seconds. How about that? I actually failed at my own game. Oos! Bruh, hold up. But boy, what am I doing? Audio bit. I don't care. I get 0 views on my streams anyway. I get more views from my videos. Honestly, it makes sense. Like that should be the thing that's happening. I need to post more. That's a problem for me. I don't post enough videos and shorts. Bro, just looking at this tick. What are regions? What's that up? That like not a person regent. Green Book Regents practice. Oh, regents. Yeah, Google's not telling. It's only talking about like that monarchy. Alright. No, no, no. I didn't mean to save over there. Let me save over here. Hold up. Wait. So D F G E. I failed. Wait. It didn't stop core. It didn't stop the coroutine. Bro, what is going on? What's going on in like everybody over there is cooked, especially that Fox guy. I forgot his name. Everybody's a fox. I realize it sounds stupid, but he went blind. That like Gaucho. Yeah, he's cooked, bro. He's. I remember the trailer they had for him. He was like looking through a spyglass. He's blind though, so like that was so goofy. Stop. Oh, Um. Why didn't the stop coroutine work? What? Okay, so stop coroutine isn't working. Yeah, why isn't it working? Um, stop all coroutine. Let's stop the coroutine. Stop cor. You can keep a reference to I Um, I'm confused. What is going on? Um, I forgot what I was doing. My brain farted again. Um, brain work. Work, bro. Gosh. Let me listen to my guitar music. Not like rock, just like them Yeet remixes. They always hit. Wait, and then I should name it Curry. Like, oh, private coroutine. Yep. I should do. Where is it? That's weird. So if you just do like the name of the coroutine, but not the specific coroutine, then HMRAORS. You could probably just spam, but wait, what? 43. What? Find exit. What is? No, 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 no. Not what I'm looking for. Fail. S- Um. Where's the complete function? Wait, hold up. No, 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 no. Okay. And so it's probably going past the length of the string. I don't know why though. Case. So wait again. Let me see if it works this time. U J U A I D E D L. Why am I stressing out? Why am I stressing out of my own minigame? Okay, okay. Okay, let's do length -1. Wait, or if I could just... If I did less than or equal to... Wait, let me see if that works. I just realized the stressfulness of this minigame is gonna, like, cause, like... Okay. F W S N W X Y B G T L T. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, that. No, 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 no. -1. Yeah, -1, -1. Where's this? Okay, I don't need any of this code. Bro, the way there are like 3 of those, is it? My, my brain is so, like, it's so cooked. Wait, 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 wait. I can now do that. What was I doing? My brain farted. Why did I save on the... I keep pressing Control S on the wrong thing. Also, why isn't it instantiating? Okay, I failed. But why isn't it showing up? Hold up. If I start this again... Oh. You can't even see it on the screen. What? Oh, that art is horrible. Wait, it should be on the camera, right? It should be, but why isn't it? Why isn't it rendering? Yeah. Okay, that's why. Hold up. Um. That was weird. But it's because it was at the same Z level. So, I didn't change my diamonds, yeah, they smack. How would you say you better let me go? Hold up, I think it wasn't. Okay, what am I doing? Why am I so slow right now? It should be showing up. Yeah, it's not showing up. I don't know why. Why is it still at Z10? Why did I say new transfer? I can just say vector 3.0. I don't know why it keeps spawning at -10 though. Let's see if it works this time. Copy to go. Why is it not? Why does it keep? I'm gonna search this up. Why does it keep spawning at -10Z? That's now it shows up. I don't know what's going on. Wait, what? No overload for method range. So, hold up. Let me read this out correctly. So this is X, this is Y, this should be Z, and yet why isn't it working? Oh, wait, yeah, this is a new vector 3. But this isn't inside there. What? Why is there another one to be expected? Why? What is this even connected to? Hold up. I am so weirded out. What is going on? So this goes to yeah, this. What is this yellow one connected to? Random dot range. What? So this is one. Known one. This in the yellow one. This in the blue one. Then what is this red connected to? There's literally no other. Okay, so somehow that changed it. Negative screen plus 0.5f minus minus 0.5f. Why does there need to be another of these? This says go back to range. I'm gonna crash out. Oh. He always messes up something. I don't know why though. Is it a negative? Where is it? What? Um, I'm getting worse at streaming, but I'm getting better at doing work. It's just kind of weird. Oh, okay, it works. All right, let's go. It's TAPBAGKLWBWX. Okay, okay. Okay, I can't do equal, but per key. Okay. I hope y'all see the vision. I'm gonna make those sprites like keycaps, but void. Um um case. Wait, why did I write which okay, so based on oh wait, I'm supposed okay, they really need to stop with the auto indenting. This this I hate like doing these like super long lines of it feels cheeky. It feels like cheesy. I kept saying this last time, but F G H I J K L M N O U R S U V W X Y Z. Bro, this looks so stupid. W X Q R S T U V B D U D U V Q R S R Q O P. I wonder how long it takes for the computer to run. How long does it take the computer to run through this? Does this like cause lag spikes? Because it's gonna suck for my game if it does. Yeah, as I put up, put up, put up, put up. Yeah, as I put up, put up, put inside my soda, soda, soda. You fucking thing, it's over, it's over, it's over. Crazy, I'm bipolar, bipolar, bipolar. Give me on this turn up. Yeah. Ah, eh, ah, eh, eh. I want to make. I don't want you to be able to just bang your keyboard when you're doing this mini game. So I need to like make a secondary char. Yeah, I'm gonna make another or another string. I mean, but typing and at the start of each game, is it start game typing equal to that if game act that was press this Okay. Um. So typing plus equals. Um. So I need like the display name, right? So I do not need a text. So I could do this weird thing where like rather than making a whole string, if any key was pressed and it was not where's that? So if any key was pressed and it was not and it wasn't equal to this. How do I get this as never too much, never too much, never too much. Talk about you eat it for lunch, hip in the back, get up, get up, up. Um um what is compare value? How do you check if it wasn't press this RAM? So if any key was pressed and it wasn't, and this one wasn't pressed. Wait, hold up. Wait, let me check. Is pressed versus was pressed versus was pressed this frame are both Boolean values. Is pressed indicates where the button is currently held down. Was pressed this frame. Okay. Let me check if this works. So then immediately fail, right? But if else, this should be an else if now. So you got to be real careful about what you're typing. We'll make you some real progress. Let's see. FEOIOTUX. Let's say G. Okay, I failed. Oh, okay. Hold up, where's fail? Stop coroutine. Is that all I need to do? Oh yeah, game active also equal false. Yep. Let's see. Alright. I haven't made any of the enemies yet. Oh, okay, I already failed. Alright. I got absolutely zero views, gang. This is not fair. No, just kidding. I'm not a good streamer anyway. At least I need to start doing more other content. So I need to make the wall sprite. I need to make the enemies now. Wait. I need to complete it, and then if it's complete, that means I can. I have 2 point A E F H D W X A G C B. Let's go! Alright, bro. Wait, where's complete? No, I need to make a function called complete. Void complete. Or let's call it game complete. Game win. Game win. And then complete equal to true. Game active is equal to. I need all of this. Guess I'll move this here. Just to signify to know that I won. H R X W SYZOAJ Oh, let's go. Is it okay? I got the door working. I need to animate it though. Why are you humping a door, dog? Your phone ringing. Your phone ringing. What are the other mechanics I add? I haven't checked my game design document. Recently, I think I've forgotten how important it is for me to sleep. Like, I still go to sleep on a certain schedule, but then I kind of just stay in bed and not, like, go to sleep, which is really bad of me. Um, um, I'm checking off tasks on my Google Calendar, bro. I recommend having some sort of app to track your tasks and stuff. Just having a schedule helps, like, wonders. Freya Melly. Don't fake. Okay. Um, I had this idea of the stress mechanic, but honestly, that only added difficulty and it didn't add any reward factor. So I removed that from my game design document. Um, maybe I should start working on the enemies. Yeah, I'm gonna create bug. Oh no! I need to make a tile system. I need to make a tile system. Um, I kind of want to use a tile map, but also that wouldn't work with the way these walls are. Uh, yeah, I don't know. The isometric tile map. Isometric. What does isometric mean? Of or having equal dimensions, leading to or I don't know what that. Oh no, that's 3D. Uh, hmm. I don't know. I kind of want to look like Enter the Gungeon the way like the pillars and the walls like go up. Everything looks. Wait, everything has depth and stuff. I don't know how to do that yet. I think I might make sprites tomorrow on my own. I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know. Oh man. So this is gonna be probably first monster. Just walks around. How to make enemy path. I mean pathfinding you. So you. How am I gonna do that? Wait, oh yeah, y'all can't hear it.
Code. After that, we'll have a look at how you can
me
achieve the
just put
same
that on
thing
here
by
for y'all
writing your own custom
see it.
script. And the cool thing about this is that you'll be able to extend and modify it in any way that you'd like to fit your AI needs. But first, this video is sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community
Oh
with
my
more than
days,
28,000
nobody
this
cares.
basic bunch of other topics like please don't hold grudges, and the main character that we can move around. The scene also has this bird here does nothing and will pathfinding. First of all, we need to visit the website for the A-Star Pathfinding project. I'll of course have a link to this and we'll hit the download button. This should download a small zip file that we can then open up.
What?
And in here should be a folder containing a Unity package. Let's go ahead and double click that and it should load right into Unity. Here we can see all the stuff included. Most of these are scripts that we are going to be using. Let's just go ahead and import everything. And once that's done, we are ready to set up pathfinding. To do this, let's go to the hierarchy. Let's create an empty object and let's rename this to a star. You can call it anything you want. And to be the center guy can now start off the gate. So let's go ahead and add a new component and let's search for Pathfinder. Let's hit enter.
I have
and this
no
is going
idea
to
what
create
is
the
going on.
A-Star Path script. Here we can go a
This looks
symbol
so
on top
old.
of our level and then working in 2D. So I'm going to go ahead and check the 2D box right here. And now if we go into the scene view, we should see a very tiny grid graph. Let's go ahead and make this a lot bigger. So I'm going to switch into my scale tool and I'm just going to simply click and drag to increase the size of this. Let's just have it fit pretty much our entire level here. We also want to go down here and check use 2D physics. And we can leave the collider type at circle, but I want to increase the diameter here to something like 1.3. And this basically just means that it will try and overlay a circle on top of each of these nodes to see if it collides with anything. And that circle is at weekend. And I'm just going to select my middle tile map here. This could also just be a bunch of...
Okay, I have no idea what he's saying. Or I do, it's just... I don't want to waste my time watching this guy.
Hi. Yeah, you've got to go now?
Yeah, that kid's a little
Enemy
special.
behavior in game
I
development
would
can be
know,
a really
'cause
tricky topic. It's
I'm
difficult
special.
enough to come up with cool monster designs and deciding what kind of attacks they'll use, but where it really gets hard is adding any sort of intelligence to the way they interact with the player and the world around them. Setting up the basics of enemies is pretty straightforward. You give it some animations, a hitbox, some health, and as long as it can be hit by the player's attacks, it sort of feels like we're already most of the way there. But enemies aren't just punching bags. They need some sort of behavior that challenges the player in some way. My enemy code was really old and difficult to work with at this point, so I decided to start over entirely from scratch. To kick things off, I gave the enemies two basic states, idle and pursuing. When idle, if the player gets too close, it'll begin pursuing, where the animation changes and it starts moving towards the player. Using vectors, it's really easy to set the enemy's movement direction to always angle towards the player, and even though it's simple, moving towards the player is ultimately the goal of a lot of enemies, so this is a great starting point. However, it immediately becomes more complicated when we add some obstacles to the environment. Suddenly, the logic of simply
this is
moving
exactly
in the
what I was
direction of the
talking
player
about.
isn't so reliable.
Or, no, this is
Depending on
the-
how it's coded,
Ooh, what
they'll either
the-
get stuck or just ignore the obstacles altogether. Another problem is with the idle state. If we're only checking a distance radius, that means the obstacles are completely ignored and the enemies can essentially see through walls. To fix both of these problems, I added line of sight, or LOS. This represents the line between 2 points, and
Oh, maybe I could do like a radius? So when an enemy... So if you are in the radius, then it detects you. But let's say like it's weird. You have a radius. If you step in that radius, then it sends a line between you two. And if the line is touching anything, then it detect. If it's not touching anything, then it detects you, but not it doesn't. Right? Why do I keep doing that? Yep. This is gonna be our bug. Or 0.5. Or 0.4, I guess. Yep, this is our bug. Oh, buggy boy. And he going to follow you around. Okay. I need to make a new thing. Scripts. So there was the players. There's a sprite sort script. Okay, idle sprite script. Um, idle sprite. Nope, I did not mean to press enter. Is this gonna cause any errors? Because like all of my objects pretty much use that sprite script. And then I need to make another script for moving objects. Moving sprite script. Let me get the player script again. Okay, so I had this idea earlier. So negative. I was thinking, and I'm doing that times 5. And because sometimes we want more precise ones, so um, I did not mean to get the player script. Where was the right here? And then player script. Right. Where's my? I need this. And that's pretty much it. Move that over here. So multiply this times 5. And plus. Why does there need to be one right here? So this is times 0.5. No. This needs to go even farther. So this whole thing, 0.5, this to an int, right? And then it multiplies it by 5 and then plus 1. So that the player is always standing in priority of those on its same level, I think. That's how it should work, right? Please, I need this. Please, my mama's kind of homeless. Why was he laughing at that, bruh? I guarantee he did not need to laugh at that. It should work.
in my code, LOS true means we do have line of sight, and LOS false means we don't. The way I check for line of sight is by calculating the line between the enemy and the player, and
Okay, I'm gonna make a bug script. Bug script, I mean. Asking me to keep asking. What just happened? Moving sprite script. So, no, nah. I did not mean to do that. What do I need to? Rigid body 2D. RB. Get rigid body 2D. Game object. I'm really gonna make a. I forgot. Thing. Serialized field. No. Field. Layer mask. Let me find it. Is there a layer? No, there isn't. Player. There we go. Serialized field player layer. Then I'm gonna make a check. Void player check. I'm gonna call player check in wrong. Why do I keep typing like that? Check circle. Check within circle. Got it. If physics overlap circle. So I'm gonna call this site. So site. This is me check. Overlap circle.
and then iteratively doing a small circular query for any obstacles along that line. If it reaches the player, LOS is true.
Maybe I could just do a ray cap. I also want that range to be increased with when players in. Sorry, I was just thinking of an idea. So I was thinking of increasing all the monsters' sight range. So imagine the circle is their sight, right? And then it would increase when the player's in light. But no, I'm not gonna do that because the player is gonna have their own circle, right? And if they're standing in light, the player circle is gonna increase. Meaning the monster can see them from farther, and I'm not gonna have to increase the monster. Oh, I should do transform dot and then layer mask, player no layer. If that is true, So if a collider falls in the area, then it should check a raycast.
True. Now, if we're within the search distance radius, the enemy is also going to be doing line of sight checks before attacking. So since there's a wall in the way, LOS is false and the enemy won't attack. As soon as that wall isn't in the way though, the enemy will see us and pursue. This same sort of logic can be applied to this pursuing state to prevent the earlier issues of getting stuck and phasing through walls. If LOS is false at any point while pursuing, we can just go back to the idle state and there's no risk of causing any problems. But obviously this isn't a great solution. If you're being chased by an enemy and you walk around a corner, even though line of sight is lost, ideally the enemy would still have some understanding of where the player might be and what direction they should go in order to find them. Solving this is tricky because what this means is that instead of always going in the direction of the player, which is easy to calculate, we need to find some new direction to go. Since this needs to work for any level layout, there's a lot to keep in mind when coming up with a solution. When the enemy doesn't have LOS, what is the best way to reach the player, and how do you calculate this direction? The answer is very simple. I'm just kidding, it's actually not simple at all. I'm going to describe the solution I came up with, but I know that there's probably better ways to do it, so leave a comment if you have any suggestions for me to try out. And while you're at it, check out the new update for my seasonally relevant game, Necrozone, on iOS and the Google Play Store. It's free, no ads, no in-app purchases, there is no money being made here. But if you enjoy my games and content, liking the video helps out a ton, and I really appreciate the support. With all that in mind, I wanted to show off my tile tracking solution. The enemies are trying to find some path to reach the player, and to help with this, all of the tiles around the player are performing their own line of sight checks to see if those destinations would be viable for reaching the player. The colors represent the LOS status, and you can see how it changes as I walk around corners and obstacles. With this tile data available, this helps the enemy out a ton. If line of sight with the player is lost, the enemy can instead try looking at the nearby tile data. If there are some tiles that have line of sight with the player, those might be good options to go towards. Specifically though, the enemy needs to figure out which tiles have line of sight with both the player and the enemy. And if any tile like that exists, that gives the enemy a clear and unobstructed path to reach the player. One really important note is that the tiles frequently need to recalculate their data, at least when the player is aggroed by an enemy, because the player is always on the move. If the tiles are no longer close enough to the player or lose LOS, the enemy might run out of options, and in that case, once it reaches the last destination it calculated, the enemy will just give up and go back to its idle logic. Speaking of which, I applied the same tile line of sight logic to the enemy's idle state to let it wander around. It has a home point, a list of tiles that have line of sight with that home point, and it patrols between those tiles. To give it more space, it's actually able to branch out to any point that has LOS with any of the home LOS tile list. So there's definitely a lot of overlap between the idle and pursuing states with this concept. But after all of this logic takes place, the enemy finally gets close enough and has line of sight with the player, it can attack. This part is much easier since there's no pathfinding involved. It can do a quick tackle at the player, have projectiles, weapons, different movement patterns. It'll be fun getting creative here. And thanks to this rework, creating new enemies is much easier. This improves my development process, but it also makes community mod support possible. I'll be talking about this a bit more in the next video. Thank you for watching.
That's a cool solution, but that's so weird. What? How am I supposed to do that? Like, yeah, I don't know how to do that. You made a whole tile system?
This all isn't in the way though, but obviously this isn't a great solution of where the player might be and what direction they should go in order to find them. Solving this is tricky because what this means is that instead of always going in the direction of the player, which is easy to calculate, we need to find some new direction to go. Since this needs to work for any level layout, there's a lot to keep in mind when coming up with a solution. When the enemy doesn't have LOS, what is the best way to reach the player, and how do you calculate this direction? The answer is very simple. I'm just kidding, it's actually not simple at all. I'm going to describe the solution I came up with, but I know that there's probably better ways to do it, so leave a comment if you have any suggestions for me to try out. And while you're at it, check out the new update for my seasonally relevant game, Necrozone, on iOS and the Google Play.
Acceptably simple and performant way that. Okay. I think something might be possible. So it records the last position. Okay. Last pause. That means like the player's last position. How do you raycast? Raycast.
Let's take a look at a line of sight and talk about raycasting. Alright, we find ourselves back in Unity once more, and in this situation, that is a pretty cool project with the enemy follow player script, and let's take a look. So basically, we just want to change this script a little bit, and what we're going to do first and foremost is we're going to have a private bool called has line of sight. And this is going to be false by default. Per default, the enemy does not have line of sight to the player. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use raycasting. So raycasting is a very cool thing that basically allows you to draw a line, let's say, or cast a ray from one position into a certain direction, and then tell whether or not it's going to have a collider or hit anything along the way. This will happen in the fixed update method. And what we're going to do is we're going to do this by making a raycast hit 2D. You can see this one. We're going to call this the ray. This is going to be equal to physics2d dot raycast. So this is a raycast method right here. The first parameter of which is going to be the origin, as you can see. And then it's the direction. This is extremely important to think about. This isn't going from this position to this.
Okay, I should probably do fixed update all of these. Even though I'm not doing any acceleration stuff, it uses less frames. Like, find the...
Position, it's going from this position in this direction. So the position is going to be transform position. That's fine. So this is going to go from the enemy, and then to get it to the direction of the player, we want to say
Raycast hit 2. To call it eye line. To physics2d dot raycast. My chair is squeaking so much for
say
no reason.
player dot transform, because this gives us the direction. This is basically
Okay.
vector math. I highly recommend checking out some of that if this might be confusing or interesting to you. This is basically how you get the direction dot collides. Then we can, and we're gonna look at the tag. Do something really cool. It's something, but dot collider is unequal to null, basically meaning we have actually hit something. But if this is the
Okay. If I line is not equal to null, that means it actually. Wait. Oh, align dot collider. Okay.
case, then we can say has line of sight, and then we're going to do something really cool. We're going to say ray.collider, and we're going to look at the tag. So we're going to compare the tag, and if it's the player, then we have line of sight, and if it's not, then this
is equal to, oh, okay. I feel you're kind of just copying straight from it. Dot air tag. Wait, I need to make that a thing. Wait, check all the tags. I don't know what the tags I used were. I'm glad I'm getting more focused now, but that also means I'm talking a lot less, which is bad for streaming, and I need me clip farming, you know what I mean?
is automatically going to be false. So that's really cool. And then just to help us see a little bit better, we're going to make if has line of sight. We're going to debug.draw, and this is awesome. We can draw a ray. So we're going to draw a ray cast, and we're going to basically put in the exact position and direction that we are using in the ray cast over here. So this is going to be, once again, transform.position. And then the direction, once again, is going to be player transform position minus transform.position. And we're going to do this in color green. So basically, we're going to draw the ray in green when there is a line of sight, and then we can do an else statement right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy over the debug. There we go. So I'm just going to select this, press Control C, and then Control V to paste it in. And then here we're going to make a red. So basically meaning that if there's no line of sight, then the ray is going to be colored red. Otherwise, it's going to be colored green. And then the last thing we want to do in the update method is we want to only do the position change over here if the
So if this is true, it also means last position. So if he doesn't have line of sight, oh wait, I need a bool to say checked. Why is this? Check is equal. And not check.
line of sight is true.
So if you have line of sight, Wait. Look. Near velocity. Is you go to new vector 2. No. It needs to be transpose minus transformed opposite. The it corresponds with the operator minus. Bro, you can't be serious. Oh. Yeah.
True. So we're just going to take this, cut it out, control X, and then control inside of the if statement. And now only if has line of sight is true, then are we actually going to move towards the player.
So if you don't have line of sight and you haven't player, what is it? The last position, then it goes. To so if it ever reaches the last position, then oh wait, hold up. Check is to. Do I even need transformed on position? If you ever reach that the last position, and um oh, I'm gonna make a string called state. State. Oh, that's a roaming. Else. Else if not OS.
And that is actually all that we want to do here. This is everything that we need with an inbuilt 5. That's good. Oh, not a 55. That is a little bit too big. Maybe that's going to be enough already. So just something like this. I'm going to duplicate this.
Maybe I should test everything out first before I need to check if the thing can actually see the player first. Dude, buddy, good buddy. I'll check. Still 0 viewers. Bad, right? I don't even care though. Let me just lock in real quick. Um, I guess I'll just make. Hold up. I'm gonna make Twitch state, and then state, and then this is gonna be Twitch state. Twitch state. Wait. I'm gonna make 1 0 is roaming, 1 is pacing. Um, Finally locking in, bruh. I don't know. I've never been this focused before, really. Wait. Let's let's see if this works. Blood, what? 47? Okay, I think I had a brain fart. Oh, there is no. Damn. I forgot to add the. Wait, is the player kinematic or is it? Yeah, I don't need debug mode. I'm going dead silent, but that's because I'm so. Oh my gosh, bro. These ads are so dumb. Respectfully. Yeah, Roblox is the epitome of unlimited games but no games, bro. What happened to all the games on Roblox? I remember when Arsenal was super popular. I still I haven't played Arsenal in a while. I play Phantom Forces. Physics 2D dot raycast. Um Transform dot position 9ish. Okay. If eyeline dot collider is not equal to null. Oh wait, no. Um if eyeline dot if the collider no. This seated position is super weird. I feel like a lot of work just to like do nothing. So check is always false for some reason. For some reason they're never able to reach the exact position. If line of sight was ever true. Wait, what? Let me just put this. Let me just put. Okay, so if the collider, the raycast is actually hitting the player's collider, then it's true. What is going on? Why is this loading so slowly? Oh my gosh, bruh. Hey, look at my lip. Look at my lips matching my trip. What is it walking towards? Why is it returning false? Hold up. Why? Um. Let's see what this returns. Okay, it's getting the player's position. So it's hitting. I think it's hitting the bug first. So it's hitting itself first. What the? Bro, what? Bro, what is going on? Bro, what? Hey, yo. Bruh. Yeah, I should probably lock the rotation. Uh, enemy pathfinding. Wait, oh, Raycast. Raycast. Um, what is a layer? I thought layer mask is like single layer. Don't know what. to raycast all. At one. So if I guess it. A collider is not equal to null. Wait, no. I wanted to check the second object. Alright, let's check this. Work, bro. So the player gets out of the range, then the error doesn't really matter if it doesn't affect my game. Okay, so it goes to your position. And if it can see. And then no. I'm almost. I think I'm this. What my brain is doing. I keep losing track of what I'm doing. Bruh. I'm sorry, guys. My brain is just farting on me right now. What the? My game just died. What is that? What? Wait. Oh, what? Somebody. Alright, I'm fine. So tiring. I want to know if y'all deal with stuff like this a lot. Where was it? Give me a second. I'm cooking up something right now. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. I'm not cooking. I'm not cooking right now. I don't even know what's the issue. So we called those right. Hey, bruh. It shouldn't be out of range. Let me just try one more time to see if I can figure it out. Why? Why? Why is it? It's extremely short. What is? What is it doing? Like, I barely step out, and then I have no idea what it's doing. For now, the roaming state is gonna have it stand still because I don't think the enemies in my game are ever gonna be idle. They're constantly gonna be on the move. But I don't know what's going on with this guy. I'm not. I might even just give him better. I might just give him better sight. I barely stepped out of. What? So he can't see sideways for some reason. He can see below you, but not like sideways. Somebody explain why that is. What? Bruh. What is going on? Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take a break. Alright, I'll see y'all in a bit. Just gonna get some water. I'm back. Still here? There's no way. I'm just surprised that somebody is even here right now. Because no, my YouTube is this has got to be lying to me. Hold up. It says one concurrent viewer. There's no that can't be true. It's like there's no way. I know that's not my alt because I'm not looking at anything on my phone or anything. It's fine. It's fine, bro. But so 51. If this is out of bounds, it shouldn't be. So it should cast a ray. And it's always hitting itself and the... Is it? It's always hitting itself and the player when the player's in range. And then if that's true... Or, I mean, that's not what I meant. If the second object, which means is ignoring the first object being itself, if it is the player, then should be fine. But I don't know why the thing isn't working. It ain't lying, bruh. So you were actually here, but why'd you stay while I honestly thought you were gonna leave when I went on that break? What are you even doing right now, bruh? I don't know why this thing is doing weird movement. So you're just chilling right now? Alright, that's cool. What's the game? I don't have a title for it yet, but it's you know what a roguelike is? Because this is gonna be a roguelike horror game. Do you know what a roguelike is, bro? And there's gonna be some actually yeah. No. I was gonna say puzzle elements. I don't think so. It's gonna be switching. I don't know if this is good or not, but it's gonna be switching from a lot of slow pace when you're like hiding a lot versus when you're running away in like high stress situations. Okay, so you do know what a roguelike is. Yeah. Um, have you checked? Do you know about my posts? Like, I I put some concept designs for my bosses in in for this game. If you check that out, then I'm gonna put stuff like those eventually in my game. But I'm just trying to figure out how it's gonna work. But I'm gonna add those eventually. And I'm coming up with a new one right now. I've got one that I haven't posted yet and another one that I'm still working on. I don't know if this is like scary enough, but this is one that I'm working on. Can you see that? Make sure. Oh shoot! I didn't change the my fault. I didn't change the screen. I came back and I didn't realize that I didn't change the screen. My fault, gang. But if you can see that well enough, this is the design that I'm up with. And then, or that's the design that I finished. Then let me find the other one. This is the design that I'm working on right now. I think I'm gonna work on one more before I start coming up with any character designs for my characters. I don't know, but I feel is. Do you think 6 is enough bosses? I feel like there should be a lot more, right? Oh, thank you for the comment. But if you check the post, can you tell me like out of the designs, like which one do you think is the best? Because I feel like a lot of them were the latest two kind of feel lazy for me. I don't know, but a lot of the people that were commenting on my TikTok, they said like there's this big one. He's like super tall, and the way I drew him was super freaky. Let me find him real quick. Everybody was saying this one was my best design. If you could see that, let me check, make sure you can see. Yeah, you think that one's good? Right now, I'm I'm not sure how to fix. Hey, are you a game dev? Because the last guy that came into my stream, he was a game dev as well. Or you just um oh, you think it's good? All right. Yeah, the last guy that came into my stream, he was a game dev. Are you just like chilling? You just play games. Oh, you do a little bit? All right. That's cool. You use Godot. Yeah, that's what the last guy said as well. He was working on his own game. Like I remember it was pretty cool. The whole design was collecting sprouts, and that was basically your life force. I thought that was cool. Are you making a game right now? Uh, 'cause if you are, sorry, my brain keeps farting when I keep trying to talk. But if you are, then if you are working on a game right now, I'd like to know what it's about. That'd be cool. Oh, you are. Okay, okay. Online 2D brawler? That's it. That's sick. Is it hard to like? Wait, actually, how's it going though? Like, are you making a lot of progress? Are you far in it right now? Auto-generated destructible. That's actually fire. That's a fire idea. How are you? Is it difficult to make? Or sorry, not just ignore that. Ignore that. But like I was asking earlier, like, are you like making a lot of progress on it? Like, are you almost finished? Like, are you halfway done? Or are you like still experimenting, kind of like me? I I don't know why I can't seem to figure out for the life of me what the issue is. It says indexed out of, so when I walk sideways, he seems to not be able to figure out where I am. But when I walk below or over, just started a couple weeks or so ago. All right, that's cool. Um, let me just take something. Wait, what? I'm gonna have most of the level generation done. That's cool. Um, how long did it take you to learn, or like, how did you learn level generation? Because at a certain point, because my game is a roguelike, I need to get level generation. And yeah. This one, if it doesn't... Yeah, why does it not work when I go sideways? That's so weird. Mostly just learning tile sets and noise maps. Alright, alright. I can't figure out what is going on here. He can't look sideways for some reason. Like his eyes for some reason just can't seem to. He can't turn. I don't know. I'm using I'm using ray casting right now. Um, so when the player, what up? When the player, let me reduce his range. So he has like a 3 meter radius or something, and when the player is in that radius, then he that puts a ray cast between them. And then if the raycast doesn't hit anything except the player, then it is sorry. If the raycast then hits the player and not a wall, then it should be able to work. I don't know. Let me try. I did raycast all, and sometimes it doesn't hit 2 things, and sometimes it does, which is weird because it should always be hitting 2 things because it's hitting itself and the player's position, which is weird. I don't know why this is acting the way it does. I really just needed to ignore the current the object itself. I needed to continue like past the itself to the player. Oh wait. Random question. What kind of art style are you using for your game? I want to try pixel art, but I did a little bit and I figured out I'm not talented, so I think I'm just gonna wait till I get a lot of other stuff done before I add pixel art. Yeah, so you're not use Sprite? Yeah, I probably should. It costs money, but I'm gonna save up for some soon. Oh, you're using pixel art. Okay. Yeah, that's true. I but just the learning art forms and just art in general is very confusing to me. Wait, there's no. Okay, now there are errors. Wait, did I say I didn't save this? Wait, yours is a brawler. Do you have like cast of characters that you can use, or or like customizable characters, or what? Like, how do you come up with like different like ideas and stuff like that? Fuck, only hitting itself. I think I might just move everything into a separate function. just like the same character, different goes. Like Bobble Battle. Oh, you know Bobble Battle. All right, that's sick. But yeah, same character. All right, that makes sense. This is not too complicated to me, but that's still cool. How did you come up with like your idea? Because I don't know if it's a good idea or a good way to think about a game. You want to use free pixel art? Use pixel orama. What is? I honestly haven't heard of that. I haven't heard of it. Because I use GIMP for like everything. Oh wait, this looks really good. Oh shoot! Wait, thank you for putting me on. This looks fire. All right, I think I'll download that later. Yeah, thanks for putting me on. Smooth. Word. Open source. So yeah, it's like it's free. Um, do you use that or do you use Sprite? I almost stuttered for a second, and then as I was saying, I almost stuttered. I proceeded to, bro. I cannot. I'm not a real person. At this point, I don't even. Oh, you use Sprite. Okay. So just give me a second. It's super. I've heard Sprite is super easy to use. In your opinion, would you say that Sprite is worth it? Because I am saving up, but I don't know if even if I have enough money, if I should still like spend it on Sprite or if I should just make use of what I have. Oh, you use Pixel Roma briefly? Okay. Definitely worth it. Alright. Well, I'm probably gonna get it soon because my aunt's gonna hire me for a job. Or like just like a temporary job. And I'm gonna do like I help her move around like what is it called? Bouncy houses and stuff sometimes. And she like pays me like $15. I'm really lucky. Just I think maybe in a couple days or something. Yeah, she'll pay me, and I'll definitely buy it for sure. How did you even discover me? Like I have like 0 viewers constantly. So like, how did you even find me? Very nice. But yeah, I'm curious. How did you even like? Yeah, YouTube short. Oh, okay, so YouTube Shorts really is like the only way that you know TikToks and YouTube Shorts are like the only way people can actually discover you when you're streaming. Streaming by your like itself really isn't a way for to get discovered. Bro, this chair is squeaky. I can't keep. Is Godot hard to use? Is it, from what people have told me, it's more simpler than Unity and Unreal Engine, because those two, Unity and Unreal Engine, have like so many tools that you can use, but a lot of them are like never used. Like they're just unnecessarily complicated. And you don't even need to use them. So I would say Godot is better than Unity. All right. Yeah. I think I'll keep that in mind for my next game, because Unity makes me so mad with the way they change their input system. That's just your opinion, yeah. It. I think it's fine if you think that way. Because project settings, let me show you. Our old input system, this already looks complicated, right? It can get annoying, and then they do this. They add all this weird stuff. I don't know why they did that. Wait, would you prefer music? Cause I had some lo-fi on, like lo-fi stream music, but I can turn on something else. Or okay, yeah, let me put something on real quick. Oh my gosh, bro, what are these ads? Every time I hop on a YouTube video after 5 minutes, I get unskippable ads. Just so you can hear. How's that? If I move him, is that gonna change? I feel like there's something going on with these walls that are causing a problem. I don't know why I feel that way. Too. And what is he doing? What? And now he's spazzing out. What is he doing? Wait, okay. I don't even... I keep clicking on the wrong application. Do you ever deal with raycast? Because you were talking about raycasting earlier. The problem is that when you cast a ray, it's automatically hitting itself first before... The raycast is automatically hitting the object before it's hitting the player. Wait. If eyeline size... Yeah, I don't know. Okay, that's true. I use GE script. Okay. Wait. Why did I type that? Is greater than what? Greater than what? I guess I'll try this. No, this isn't gonna solve anything. No. And for some reason. I don't know what I'm doing, I'm not gonna lie. Which is pretty different from C# or whatever Unity uses. Wait, I actually don't know what language Godot uses. Yeah, what language does Godot use? Okay, I thought that would bring everything back down. I think, yeah, I'm probably gonna use Godot for my next project. Oh, wait, GD script is the language? Wait, let me... Oh, it is a language. I don't know why. I thought that was an application like, I forgot. Visual Studio Code. My fault. It's a mix between TypeScript and Python. That sounds interesting. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know many other languages besides C# and Java. Because I only learned C# for Unity, and then I learned Java for Minecraft modding, but I didn't get very far. So I actually don't know anything at all. Never mind. Wait a minute. What I need to do is like add an enemy layer. And then I need to make a layer mask that includes all the layers. Layer mask. Yeah. Sorry. So it's well, Python is easier. It's dynamically typed, and so is GDScript. Okay. Where C# is statically typed. Ah, okay. Yeah, C#. That makes sense. Use bitwise operations to construct a mask. Wait. I don't know why I typed that there. Did it take... Wait, were you already an artist or like using pixel art and stuff before you got into your game? Or did you start your game and then learn how to do art? Because I probably should have spent more time. What is it? I probably should have spent more time. What is it? I forgot. I probably should have learned a little bit more about art before starting this project. I'm not gonna lie. Wait. I'm just gonna call this ignore. Then... Wait, you can... I need to check if you can use it, if you can put a layer mask. Then... Mask. My brain is farting, please, brain. Oh. Ignore layer? Yeah, that's what I meant to do. Oh. I've done a couple of game jams, but I've been doing digital art for a while. Oh, okay, that's cool. How many game... Actually... Yeah, how many game jams have you done? Maybe I should join at one point, but what's it like as well? What? Oh wait, it should. I didn't put the enemy layer. Yeah, like 3. Okay, that's cool. Did you work with other people? Because the last person I talked to said he worked in a group, and they were like really annoying. So I know, like doing game jams and working in groups and stuff like that must be stressful. Only completed 1. It's all good though. At least you tried though. I mean, I haven't joined any yet. Little. Yeah, that makes sense. I have a friend who's a composer. That's sick. Wait. Because I suck at music. Do they help you with your game music? Because if so, that's actually kind of cool. Like, are there different composers for like, you know, some for like orchestras and some like bands and stuff? Or like, you just ask him like, hey, hook something up, and then he just gives you music? I just realized it's me. Yeah, that's awesome, bro. Alright. Please tell me this works. I might destroy this entire set. Yeah, he mostly does it on his own. Okay, that's cool. Just having a friend in music is sick, and then the fact that he's like willing to just, you know, give you music, that's cool. But I don't have any like friends with music. So, I don't know. I don't know why this isn't working. He's in the enemy layer, and then what is it? Where is it? It should be ignoring everything except enemy. I don't know why it's not working. Yeah, I genuinely don't know what is going on. Oh, also use Godot and GDScript. Have 0 compile time. Alright, man. Bro. Unity, at this point, Unity isn't even worth using at this point. Also, there was this huge drama. I don't know if they changed it. But, like, Unity made it so, like, you have to be online or something to use their engine or for your games or something. I don't remember. Just something going on with Unity. And then like Pokemon stepped in, or like Nintendo stepped in, because Pokemon, like the remakes of Diamond and Platinum or something, those 2 were made in Unity. So they had to change the policy, because Nintendo would have cooked Unity. Let's be real. If Nintendo actually went to core or something with Unity, it'd be over. False bug, false bug. Yeah. I don't know why. Unity made it so that you have to pay them 50 cents for every sale you make. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. 50 cents? Ooh, that's a little crazy. Thank goodness, though, because if I had to do that, I wouldn't even use Unity. Yeah, Godot seems better. Like, it's not even a question. What the? They have a lot of indie devs who were sold like $5 a piece. Yeah, a lot of indie games which are made in Unity are like really cheap. So like that's taking up like 10% of all their money. And they changed it back. Yeah. Thank goodness. I'd be so worried. I just realized I changed the name of update. I'm gonna search this up, why the layer mask isn't working. Layer mask, I like the layers that are included in the raycast rather than the layers that are excluded. This means you need to include the layers that you want them to interact with.
Just think about it right now. Everything's okay.
Rather than
No matter where you find yourself,
that's to interact with, and any layers not be ignored.
underneath it all, everything's actually alright.
A lot of layers, a lot of devs moved over to Godot, because it's okay. Yeah.
More power than you might be giving yourself credit for.
Do you think it'd be possible to move all of this over to Godot? I think I'm gonna keep doing it in Unity, but that'd be kind of funny.
A reminder to take a little bit better care of yourself.
I've been stuck on this.
You can have this feeling anytime you choose.
I don't even know what I did, how I changed anything. Then oh my. How much do you have? Like, what do you mean? Like money wise or what? Because I only have like a couple of scripts. And I just have some game objects and a prefab, but like those aren't. I can forget about some of these because some of these are really easy to make. Honestly, yeah. Like every game. I'm barely even like 10% in, I'm gonna be real. So I guess if I'm barely that much in, I guess I could already move most of this to Godot then. But yeah. Actually, wait, what? Oh, I didn't know you could. That's cool. Later. So, the rate. I don't think the rate cast is gonna help. This layer thing isn't gonna help. How long have you been using Unity? Since last, so 6 months, probably about 7 months. Yeah. Yeah, Unity is the only game engine I know how to use though. But I think I could probably learn like quickly, maybe some other languages pretty fast. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. All right. Wait, there's this video. Actually, no, I'm not gonna watch it right now. The video that I searched up on how to use Raycast, for some reason it worked for him, But like when I try it, it's like I even saw a comment on the video about how the thing was hitting itself. If you want to learn Godot, watch Bracky's video on it. Yeah. Alright. Search him up though. So, by the way, do you agree with me that like even though like GTA and or not GTA because GTA is coming out next year, but actually I can't even think of any good games that are coming out right now. But I feel like a lot of the games that are coming out are kind of buns. Not gonna lie. Or the AAA, except for Expedition 33, a lot of these like AAA games were like horrible, and we're kind of just like waiting until like the next big game, you know? Oh, this guy. Okay, yeah, I know who this is. Yeah, he's a good game design thing. Yeah. I'm just waiting on something to play, something good. But to be fair, I haven't played any of the major indie games like Hollow Knight or stuff. Have you played any like Celeste, Hollow Knight, pretty much everybody's played Undertale at this point. But have you played any of those? I want to start playing those at some point. I need to get started. Lethal Company sold more copies than Modern Warfare 3. Honestly, deserved. They're literally, I feel like they're being like so many different Call of Duties. Because like, what's the point of even buying any of them? Because they're going to come out with the next one in the same year. Have you played Fez? No, is that an abbreviation or is that a game? Fez? What a game. No, I haven't. This looks familiar though. What is it about? Oh, this! I saw a video on this and I was so like crazed. Like, what? The way like 3D and 2D at the same time? Yeah, it looks... no. Yeah. I think I'm definitely gonna... I should check that out, yeah. If the... Alright, I'm gonna search it out one more. Ignore Ray Cat. Fantastic. That's it. I think I might just give up on this bug right now, to be honest. I think I might just work on it later when I'm just chilling on my own. My design document, I'm gonna check it, see what I can work on right now. I don't know if Godot has something for this, but Unity has tile maps. I want to make like a tile, like my own tile system that works with like my game objects rather than like a certain size of objects. Like Unity has like everything, like see this grid, they only fit on this grid and stuff. I want like the game objects to be able to have their own size and then the grid work based off that. Hold up, my mom just called me. I need to check on her real quick. Sorry, she was asking me to do the dishes. I'm gonna go down there later. No, I'm gonna go do that. The town maps are pretty easy to use. Yeah, that's nice. Pretty much everything in Godot is easier to use, isn't it? Right? Wait, for game jams, are there certain game engines you have to use, or like certain languages that you have to use? Or nah? Wait, is my mic too loud? I actually don't know. So I'll bring it down if that's true. Oh, my mic is too loud? Okay, let me bring it down. I apologize. Most game jams allow any engine? Okay. Oh, my mic is fine. Alright. Thank you. So I'm gonna do this thing where let me find it. I'm just gonna create a child object. No, it's not too loud. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I changed it back. There's this weird yeah, the stream has lag. I'm sorry about that. I make the stream slower so that the I make the stream slower so that the video quality can go up. But my stream quality is still bad, and I don't really know how to fix the delay. I'm sorry. I think I might just start waiting for your response better. Drink of water. My bad. Light size. So, look, circle collider, and it's gonna be a trigger. So, like the size of the player, like what the? So this is gonna be like. What the? But this is going to be like the radius of the player that the enemies can see, right? So if the... okay, maybe I should start making this work within the thing. That might... default. No, this object only. And then this is going to be player. But basically, this radius is how much the enemies can see of you, right? And they're gonna have their own radius, so if this is in there, then it's gonna fit, and then you're gonna be able to see you. But if you're standing in light, then that radius is gonna increase. That makes sense? Because mine is, it's a horror game. I need it to be able to like, stand for. You need to be able. The focus is like to sneak around, but also like using light and sound as an advantage sometimes. It's also like a hindrance equally. What do you think, though? I might share the game document in my Discord. I don't know if that's a good idea, though. But, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna add the link to my Discord. Just open it up. Yeah. Sorry, but gonna. Yep, I'm just gonna add that. I don't know why I haven't come up with a title for my game yet. Have you? Have you come up with a title for your game? Because I need help figuring that out. I don't know why, I just can't seem to figure out for the life of me a decent title. Okay. Wait, my brain is farting again. Rips. I don't know a name for this script. You just say that. You probably don't need a title yet. That's true. How many game ideas have you made that you kind of just gave up on? 'Cause I really want this game to come out complete, but also sometimes you need to recognize when you need to give up on an idea, right? Component. Tons of thrown out game ideas. That means at some point I might have to throw out this one then. What the? That's not what I meant to do. But that means the one that you're working on right now is gonna come out even better, right? Oh wait, I should make... So, max... You make it... So... Also, ideas can evolve. Oh, okay. Why did I try to write that? So, like... Yeah, honestly... Can I show you some of the ideas that I had for my... So, originally, I had this stress mechanic that, that when you did certain thing, so whatever you're making right now might end up wildly different in the end, yeah. But certain ideas, or why did I say that? When you are near monsters or you are sprinting, your stress is going to increase, and that means you breathe louder. So managing your stress was going to be a key factor, but then I realized all you're doing is just make the game harder without adding any reward. And I also tried adding these ideas of like every level you get these 3 buffs that like this is a magic thing, but that also just doesn't fit because I needed some sort of better roguelike mechanic, but it just didn't fit in the theme of my game. And it just wasn't rewarding to get them. You know, it just gives it to you at every level. But For my game idea right now, I think I'm just gonna have a bunch of different items that you can use with each other, like so like maybe a flare gun or like an electric trap, and you discover them throughout the game. And then a lot of this game is strategy, like it's not gonna be like turn-based, but you like, oh, you place this trap here, and then you like lead him over there with a flash, and then you go the other way so that he gets stunned by the trap, and then you can solve the mini game to escape or something. But I feel like in a lot of roguelike games, you have to get like upgrades that change the feeling of each. But I don't know if items that alone are enough. I just want to know what you would think. Um, Not sure. Yeah. Circle. Yeah, what is it? Overlap circle. Yes. Wait, no. Wait, so you know what a roguelike is, but do you play a lot of roguelikes? Because I do. I need to know, like, if you have, what are the best feeling that, or like, best things you like out of roguelike? Like, do you like how different they feel? Or do you like a lot of items? Like, what is it? You know? You have. Like Dead Cells? Let me be real with you. I played Dead Cells, and you like repeatability? Yeah, I guess that's the main thing of roguelikes, that's true. Repeatable, how much you can play them over and over again. I played Dead Cells, and I'm be real with you, I beat both other bosses. I beat the Queen and Dracula, but I haven't beat King of the Hand once, bruh. Or Hand of the King, I mean. The Hand of the King is, like, for me, such a difficult boss. Or not, it's just so annoying. Like, his attacks are, like, super stupid, in my opinion. Game. If in life I'm gonna go now. I'll come back sometime soon. Oh, bye. But I'm gonna just let you know, it's almost 3, so think I'm gonna cut the stream off by then. So, yeah. But bye. Thanks for coming by though. You're a cool guy. Or gal, I don't know. You're just cool. That's all I gotta say. Thank you. That was a nice. Light is. But if the light source is null, then it should be proximity. Proximity. If he left, that means another. Why does it say I have 4? Sorry, I'm just really how do I say? Yeah, I don't know the word. But when I see like that I have 1 current viewers, I feel like I'm tricking myself. Because so many times I've looked and saw, oh, 1 current viewer, and then I see it's my alt account, and then I realize I just trolled myself. Like, bro, what am I doing? Okay, now it says I have 0 concurrent view. I was confused if he left or not. Load read. It needs to get a percentage from meaning the distance from the. Or no. It's like the distance from the player. I mean, the current position from the closest light source. How far do I want it to? Oh, so range minus. Okay. Divided by what? No. Go on. Transform dot position minus in radius. What did I just type, dog? What? So the current position. No. The light source's position. Minus transformed dot position. All of this divided by what? By range. Total distance. So I get the get that calculated as my brain can't. Let me try drawing it out in MS Paint. So you have, and then this is light source. I know, amazing drawing skills. I couldn't even connect it. What? Light source. And then it needs to find the distance. And based on its distance, get a percentage. To get a percent.
Just think about it right now. Everything's okay. No matter where you find yourself.
So if it was
No
closer,
matter what kind of stuff is going
so
on.
if it was here versus right here, it'd be a larger percentage. And this is based on its total range.
You have more power than
And the position.
you might be giving yourself credit for. If you have something that's going on in your life right now that's challenging, painful.
It's weird without those guys gone, man.
Better care of yourself. You're worth it. You can have
But
this feeling anytime.
I'm glad I got some day ones now. Got some day one shatters that I'll always remember. I should go to a game jam. I might even meet them. But I don't actually. I know game jams like you submit them online, but if you can go in person, it'd be cool to meet people there. Wait. Well, like some game jams are online. Direct collaboration, social interaction. Or with an I feel like online. Let me see. Global Game Jam website? There is one? Global Game Jam. I went in the United States. Oh, I just doxed myself, guys. Uh-oh. Some game jam sites have been removed from the. Oh, so there's like basically none near Texas. Damn. Damn. Gosh, dang. Yeah, there are like none in Texas. Damn, bruh. Why did I draw this gun, bruh? I don't know why I drew that. Is that gonna take away my, like, I don't know, my potential of getting sponsored or something? It's almost 3. I've been streaming for a while. I think I made good progress. Thank W guy for coming, but I think I'm gonna shut it off here, guys. Alright. another ad before I go. I need to make sure this ad isn't heard by anybody. Okay. Oh my gosh! Dog, what? I know, y'all. What? Thank you for coming, guys. It's been fun. Now, I'm gonna go jump off a bridge. Nah, just kidding. Am I gonna get canceled for that or something? Cheers. But, thank you for coming, guys. Have a good day.